Hi guys, so I'm creating a freebie and I thought I would take you with me while I create it. So the purpose of this freebie is I'm just doing a simple Google Doc so people can get an idea of what it is that I do and how I can help them. So in this freebie, it's basically going to be an overview of my course content. So I'm not teaching them how to do things, but I am going to outline my process, what it is that I believe in, my values, go through all of that with them. Because what I think is, one, some people will take it and run with it, and that's fine. There's always going to be freebie hunters. They'll take it, they'll try to implement things themselves, and it'll either go one of two ways. It'll either work for them or they'll need more help. So that's fine. My thought is that for anyone who does need help with the implementation, then they would easily upsell into my course from this freebie, because this freebie is going to outline who I am, what I can help them with, why they should listen to me, what is my expertise, go through all of that, and then show them what my method actually is that I teach and how that can actually help and change what they're doing to actually make them more successful. So that is my thoughts with the freebie. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. Now, I am not going to bore you and make you sit here while I actually think of everything to write out. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to write down notes on what we're going to go and add in. Then I'm going to add it and we're going to go through it. So let's dive in. So the first thing we're going to have is the title. So let's just call it the Booked Out Freelancer Playbook, because my course is called the Booked Out Freelancer. So if we have that as our title, and then I'm going to add a bit about me. And then what shall we have next? I think that I'll talk about why you need systems. Then I'm going to talk about the freedom method, which is what I teach. And I'll go through all of that. And then what shall we have next? So if I go through the freedom method, I think that's probably all I need there. And then I'm going to have the next step. And so what I want to do is I want to make all of this so a no-brainer that you need to do this course. The course is only $97, so it's not an expensive course by any means. It's just to help people with that strategy of actually getting daily sales. So I think I do want to add proof throughout this and screenshots and things like that as well, because I think that hooks people in a lot more. So that's what I'm going to do as well. So I'm now going to go ahead and enter in this information, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to go through it. So I have gone through and I've sort of roughed it all out. I've got a cover page, a little bit about me. I threw a photo in there as well. I've got a bit about why they need a system before they jump in, because that makes everything run smoothly. A little bit of an overview of the freedom method. Then I'm going through the actual freedom method step by step basically, and then I've got my call to action, so if they want to find out more they can click there. So that is what I've set up for the freebie. So I'm going to give it a name now, and we're going to call it Booked Out Freelancer Playbook, and I'm going to do a quick mock-up for it as well. So the cover page and one page from inside will be enough. So let's zoom out, and I am just going to take a screenshot of a page. I'm just going to use the snippy tool. So if I just go to my start menu and I type in snip, you can see the snipping tool there. Just going to hit new, and I'm going to take a screenshot of this page. I'm purposely cutting out that little bit on the side there that has that pencil icon. I'm just going to copy that, and then we can zoom back out. I already have the image from the first page saved, so that's fine. But what I'm going to do then is, this is Canva. So this is a 5x7 inch, and this is just a mock-up because I'm going to create the landing page for this freebie in Flodesk. So I've got lots of folders with design swipe files, and I've got mock-ups and things like that in there. So we can just take one out of there. Just trying to find one that's got a nice page. That one I'll do. So if I add a page in here, and then I add this one, let's zoom in. I only want to have 2 pages, so let's go with just this one here. Control C, let's take that back out. We can close that now, and I'm just going to paste that and then we'll make that bigger. The reason I'm doing it this way is because this already has shadows, etc. on it. These are mock-ups by Jessa Bellman. So if you needed mock-ups or anything, you could always go and buy a pack from her site. Just going to move that to there. Now, where's my snippy tool? I'm going to have to copy that again because I would have lost that. And if I Control V and paste it, we can have that page there. We'll just move that down a little bit. And then we are going to insert the main page. Where is uploads? Sometimes when you're filming, it doesn't like to click on things properly. There we go. So now we have both of those there. I'm just going to tuck that one in a little bit so people can't see exactly what it is. They can just see bits and pieces of it. Then we can zoom that a little bit more. Beautiful. And we have the shadows there. Let's make this a different color. So it actually we'll make the background color a little bit different. Maybe that color. That makes it stand out a bit more. Maybe we could make that pop out a bit more though. Too dark. What if we went with the grey? No, don't like it. Don't like that either. I think I'll leave it that blue. And we could move this. Just trying to find where it would look best, but no. Maybe down here is best. Put it on my head. No. I think about there. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, so I'm going to download this and let's move me out of the way. So if we just hit download as a PNG, download it. And then I'm going to pull up Flodesk. So I'll quickly show you how I would create a landing page. So this is Flodesk behind me here. So what we would do is we would create a new form. So we can just click new form up here. Let me move myself out of the way. You get all these different options of what you would like your form to look like. I am going to go with full page. So you can click full page over here. And we want the image on the left hand side, which is just like this one. So we're going to hit customize here. Then we need to choose a segment or we need to create one. So we don't have one for this one yet. So let's just say the out freelancer playbook. And then we just hit create. And that creates a segment for it. So then whenever somebody signs up for this, they're automatically put into this segment. And then we can send them specific emails. So we can hit save. I'm just going to click on this bit and upload the image here. So you can see it there. Let's open that up. There we go. And now that shows there. I'll put myself over here out of the way. So now we've got grab the free guide. So we can change that to grab the free playbook. And then we can just customize this and say, if you are wanting to set up your freelancer business, so you have consistent revenue coming in every month, this is the playbook to walk you through what you need to set up. And then that's all that we need to do. On the button, we would probably change that. So you can change the wording, you can change the look of it, etc. as well. Maybe I'll just put download here, or maybe access here, because it's not going to download there. It's going to send it to them on an email. Then I suppose we could deliver it on the thank you page. We can deliver it on the thank you page. So what I'm going to do then is, what you would do is hit your settings, and then we need to go to the link. We would then change the link. So we just hit the pencil and then change the name of this to, let's just say playbook, and hit save. And then we also need to update on this link preview. So if you share it anywhere, this is what it looks like. But if you hit the X here, you can upload your image again. Oops, I'm in the way of that. And then it will put the image. It does crop it a little bit because it's a different shape here, but that's fine. I'd rather it show that than just the Flodesk part. And then we just change this as well. So let's just say, whoops, booked out freelancer playbook. And we can just say, grab your copy of the booked out freelancer playbook here. So that's all we need to do there. And then we can hit X to get out of that. And that is going to be saved. Now, when you are doing a thank you page, you just click on this tab up here that says thank you. And you can customize the message. So you can click on this one and have a custom message here. Or you can pick from any of these selections here. Now, as I said to you earlier, I'm going to actually be doing a tripwire for this product. So I'm not setting this up. I instead would be putting a redirect here to a URL, and I will paste that URL in there once I've created that page. So I'll pull it up and I'll show you what I mean by it. So this is the tripwire. So basically you have your thank you part at the top, And then you have the two options. Well, I have two options at the bottom. You can just have one option, that's fine. And you have a button so they can click through and they can purchase whatever the product is. So you want it to be easy for them to buy from you. So this is what I'm setting up. So I've got here, thank you, here's your copy of the playbook, and I just need to insert that graphic in. So what I might do is just copy it from here rather than inserting that page, and I'll just paste it, and that way I can resize it to suit. So we can just put that there, and then we can put a button here as well. So let's just copy the button that we have here so we get the exact same style, and let's scroll up, and we're going to want to change the color, of course, so that it stands out. So let's change this one maybe to this color so it stands out a bit more, and then we can change the color of the text. Maybe we'll make that blue, and we can change that star to that blue as well, and we can just change this. So we can edit the link here, we can delete that link out, we can change the wording, and we can say access it here, and I'm thinking we'll move that down. This is all just about making it look a bit prettier, so we'll maybe put that here. We can adjust all the sizing. Let's just put that there. We'll move this button up here, then we can just group all of that and move it so it's in the middle. And then what I might do is I might just highlight all of that, move it up to about there, and then we can just sort of resize that section. And that means that they start to see a glimpse of what's below it as well. So probably about there. And then we're going to add that link. So if we go back to the Google Doc, so we're over here, and we can scroll up to the top so we have it all there. All we need to do is go to share up the top here. Oh, I'm right in the way. There we go. We need to change the access from restricted to anyone with the link. And we're going to leave that as viewer. And we're going to hit copy the link and done. Then we're going to come back to the Tripwire page. Obviously didn't like changing screens then, went blank, but that's okay, we're there now. And what we're going to do is we're going to click here to the access it here section. I'm going to right click on that, go to link. Now let's move me out of the way. I am going to paste the link in here, but what I'm going to do is this section at the end here from edit onwards, I am going to delete that out, and instead I am going to write the word template/preview, and then I'm going to hit done. Now what happens with that is now when somebody clicks on it, so if we click here, instead of it just being the actual doc and them saying, I don't know how to make a copy of it, instead of file make a copy, instead it forces them to make a copy of it. So if they want to read it, they can hit use copy here and they can save a copy to their computer. So that's why I use that. Now, I don't like it when it underlines on the buttons when it's linked, so I'm just going to click on underline here so that disappears. So that's better looking. And so we've got this section here, says thank you, here's your copy of the playbook, access it here. So that's all we need for this. Then we have our two options down here, and I do have those linked as well, so they can click through on those. So all I need to do from here is let's give it a name, and we can call it the Booked Out Freelancer Playbook thank you page. And what we're going to do here is, because this is a Canva website basically, all we need to do is we need to publish the website. So to do that, I'm just going to hit publish website. I am going to select my URL, which I already have saved in there, and I am just going to call it playbook and hit done. And that will now be the URL that I can share with people. So if I go into settings, I just want to make sure that it is in there. It's got the right name. We don't need to password protect it or anything like that. I usually would change this so it doesn't show up with the Canva favicon. So normally I would change that. You can change it to an image of anything you like. Maybe we'll just put that in there for now. I just don't like it being the canvasy. So that can be in there, hit done. Continue to publish and publish. Now, one thing that I would suggest you do is check the layout on your device if you are doing this, because Canva websites aren't always great on mobile devices. So you can check that on the screen in here, but I would also check it on a device as well. So once this is done, I will show you both. So you can hit preview here, and then this is what it would look like on a computer, and you can test your links and make sure that they work, etc. So it's exactly what the customer is going to get. And so all we would do is we would just copy this, and that's what we would add into Flodesk. So I'm going to hit copy. But before we go back there, while we're in here, I just want to check the actual mobile layout. So I'm going to hit the edit design again. Do I have to go unpublish first? I might have to hit unpublish first, so let's do that. Yes, so if we go to publish website up the top, and then you've got the normal website layout there, so that's this desktop option, or you also have a mobile beside it. So you just want to check that and go through it. That looks perfect to me, so that's no problem at all. So I'm going to come out of that and I'll just publish that again so that it is saved, and it didn't save it. So let's just do that again. Done. Settings. Let's get rid of that favicon again. I had a feeling it wouldn't save it, but that's okay. Continue to publish, and we should be good this time. So that's how you set up a Tripwire. I'm doing it in Canva because the sales pages in Teachery are awful and they don't have an option for a thank you page or anything in there. So that's why I'm doing it this way. So now I'm going back to Flodesk, and I'm going to go up here to where it says redirect URL, and I'm just going to paste that one in and click out of it. And now that should automatically work. So if we were to hit share, this is what our link is going to be. So if we were to paste that in, we are going to be here. This is what we're signing up for. We're going to put in our first name here. So I could say it's for me, and I could put in an email address, access it here, and it's thinking about it, and then it's taken us here, and then we've got access. So that's how that works. Now, the other thing that you would want to do then is to set up emails that automatically go to that person as well. So in order to do that, you would then go back into Flodesk if you're using Flodesk, or whatever program it is that you're using. They're all pretty much the same. So I would just go back to the main menu, and then we would be going up to workflows up here. And then we would be creating a workflow. So it'd be create a new workflow, and then you would use the trigger would be when someone's added to that email. So I just click on start from scratch, give it a name. So booked out freelancer playbook. So you can see here, it starts with a trigger. So add your trigger. It's when a subscriber is added to a segment, and we're going to select that segment, and then you decide what's going to happen with them. So you could say, we're going to automatically send them an email, and then you start adding in any emails that you want to add to this flow for them. So you can hit create new email, and then you can write an email. So let's say welcome email one, save, and then you just go through and create the email that you would like to add to this flow, and then you hit finish, and then you go through and add all of the others. Now you probably want to change the subject line. I was just using that as a demonstration thing, but change it so that it suits, and it actually suits the email. So you can go through and you can say, I want to send an email straight away, and then I want to have a time delay of a day, and then I want to send another email. And so then you would set that email up just like that first one. Then maybe you want to have another time delay, and then you want to set up another one. And so you would just continue on like that. You can also set up filters. So you can say, we've waited a day, and then you could add a filter in here before the next email so that it checks whether or not they have signed up for something. So if you always have a segment applied to them when they purchase, then you can sort of filter out the ones that have purchased, and they don't always just get your emails. So that's how you can set up your flows in there. And then you would just hit publish, and it would just be automated. So every time somebody signs up using that link on that form, they would get added to the segment. Then this workflow would actually start, and it would start warming them up for you and selling to them. So that is how you would set that up as well. So you just hit publish and off you go. So I hope that this has been really helpful. I didn't mean to do a full little course for you on it, but there you go. I just wanted to walk you through what I was setting up as a freebie, and then I decided I would show you through the whole process. So I hope you enjoyed it, and if you've got any questions, just let me know. Bye for now.